Well, it is officially 7:15 in the morning. I am getting ready for my 8-mile run. To be honest, I'm a little excited and a little nervous at the same time. I've never run this far. I think the furthest I ran was last week, 6 miles. So it's just 2 more miles, and we're gonna go from there. So I do have the Camelback. It's pretty lightweight. It's got just about 32 ounces of water is what it holds. So it's actually really not that heavy. And I'm going to give it a shot and see how it goes. I might just have to learn to deal with it because I'm going to need water on these longer runs from now on. So that's just kind of the way it's going to be. Also, I purchased some blocks. They're the Cliff brand, and I guess the flavor is Mountain Berry. I don't know. I just grabbed one. It's got like 6 blocks in it, and I think it was like $2, $1.99 or something like that. So not too bad. But I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to probably take one of those about 4 miles in, just to see how I feel at that 5, 6, 7 mile pace, or at that point, because last weekend I could start to feel that my muscles were starting to need more sugar about that time. So we'll see how that goes. Well, here we go. I'll check in with you at mile 2. Well, there's 2 miles. I feel pretty good. I'm tired. I use a lot of energy when I'm walking around, or I shouldn't say walking, but when I'm trying to control my pace going downhill. It's a little tough. Other than that, my shin feels pretty good. It's a little tight, but it feels good. And then the pack is doing all right. I've had to adjust it a couple of times on my run, but all in all, 2 miles feel pretty good. On to the next 2. Well, that 2 miles was pretty tough. Most of it was all uphill. So as you can tell with my voice, I'm a little winded. Pretty tough. I feel pretty good though, but definitely wore out a little bit. I'm at the halfway point. I got 4 more miles to go, and a lot of it is uphill. So we'll just have to take it easy. If I drop down a little bit on my pace, I'm all right with that. Right now I've been keeping pretty strong at about 11 minutes, so I feel pretty good. Just stretching out my calves a little bit. I'm back at 2 more miles. See you at 6. All right, there's 6 miles. Feel pretty good. A little tired. I took one of those chews about the 5 mile mark. Starting to feel pretty good again. Thighs are starting to get a little bit of strength back. I started to get a little weak in the quads, so pop one of those bad boys, had a little water. I feel pretty good. 6 miles in, 2 more to go. I'm on the home stretch. I've got another maybe quarter mile uphill, and the rest is all downhill, so it should be good. All right, see you at 8 miles. Well, 8 miles. That's probably the hardest run I have ever had in my life. I did it right about 11-minute pace, so it all felt pretty good. My legs are really sore, but all in all, I can't really complain. It was worth it. I don't know how much I'm gonna be worth tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be pretty tough because I'm going to probably be pretty sore. So 8 miles down the pipe. I have to say I do like the pack because I was able to keep the water intake. It didn't intrude too much. Every once in a while I'd get slapped with the drinking tube. But all in all, I can't really complain. It was worth it. Feel pretty good. That little chew worked out pretty well too. The last 2 miles, I really needed it, and I could definitely feel the strength go back into my legs a little bit. The muscles had some sugars to chew on, so it worked out pretty good. So I think I found a pretty decent routine. It's just going to be a matter of keeping the shins healthy. I will say that I did do the I didn't make contact with my heels much at all the entire run. So I shortened my stride up quite a bit, and then just made sure that I hit more of the ball of my foot, maybe a little bit more of the middle, and a lot less of the heel. So I feel pretty good. They are tender, I will say that. We'll see how I feel later this afternoon when I check back in. Well, got home, cooled down, took a shower, grabbed a shave. I'm gonna look a little more presentable. I'm starting to look pretty shaggy there. I do need a haircut, but I'll get to that some other time. So I'm not gonna lie, I am sore. I am really sore. Hips are a little sore. Quads feel good. Hamstrings feel good. Knees feel pretty good. Ankles and feet feel good. It's just the calf and the shins. But with that soreness, I feel great. I am a little hungry. I did burn 800 calories in a matter of an hour and a half. So that's according to this thing here, going off my heart rate and distance and all that stuff. So I'm gonna need to get something to eat here real quick. I think I'm gonna just make peanut butter, maybe 1 or 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They say that the bread and the peanut butter is really good for you. Carbs and the protein to replenish the system, and then the jelly with some of the sugars and stuff, just to help give a little more fuel for the muscles for the rest of the day. So I think I might make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, good old PB&J. But I got a couple other things I got to get done around the house. Got to edit yesterday's vlog and get that posted for you guys. As I mentioned yesterday, I was going to cover the Living Forward and the 5 days to your best year ever that I use every year. This is all stuff that's produced and provided by a guy named Michael Hyatt. What I do is every year I sit down and I set 5 or 6 goals of things that I want to achieve every year. And those 5 goals generally reflect on, they coincide with my Living Forward life plan that I've put together. So the life plan is kind of the 10,000 foot view of what I want to happen. And then the 5 days to your best year is just some goals that I want to achieve to try and move forward in that life plan. So essentially what you can do is you can go online to michaelhyatt.com, and in his store there's a link that's to the 5 days goal setting, and I'll show you their website here. It's bestyearever.me. And so essentially you can watch a really cool video. You can register. It basically just kind of goes through a lot of different things about the program. So essentially what I use is a program called Day One. This is the classic version. It is not the deluxe version, but Day One is a really cool app that's across all platforms. This is a journal app. And so I like to use this as a way for me to talk about my goals, and go throughout the day. So that's it. I highly recommend you guys use it. It's a great app. The Day One thing, it's great for journaling every day, or a couple of times a week or whatever. And then I recommend you guys look at Michael Hyatt's stuff. Look at the Living Forward and the 5 days to your best year ever. It's a great program, and it's really changed a lot for me personally in a lot of the things that I do. I use this as a barometer. It puts me on the right path. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll be sharing more of this as we go through the vlog. This is going to be something else included with all the running and everything like that, and how well we're doing in our training and stuff. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys take a look at it. I'll leave some links down below to the 5 day goal setting, the Living Forward, and
the Day One app. And all right, so I just wanted to share that with you.
I am going to go ahead and end the vlog here. That makes 2 nights in a row that I ended on the right day. Michael just got home from his time up at Tehachapi, so we're going to sit down and we're going to introduce him to Austin Powers. So should be exciting. I think he's going to get a kick out of it. So we're going to sit down, we're going to watch that, and then tomorrow is just a pretty laid back day. I'm going to probably sit down, watch some football, and not do a whole lot. So until next time, have a good day.